Hi, I'm John from WorkshopAddict.com. Today I have a really cool featherboard system to show you. It's by magswitch, and by the name magswitch you can tell that this featherboard does not run in your miter slot. It's got magnets in the bottom. And the second part of the name switch shows you that these magnets aren't always on. You can switch them on. Once you turn this knob, turn it, activates it, shuts it off. It's a really neat system, and it allows you to adjust this really quickly on your table saw. You could really just put your workpiece up, click them into place, run it through. If you need to move it over again, click it into place, run it through. And when you get this system, this is their starter kit. And the reason why it's called starter kit is there's all these other accessories that you can get with this that will fit in these slots. There's a vertical featherboard, a riser block so you make it taller, and I'll show you that in a minute. They also have one that's a resaw setup that you can use this on a bandsaw, and they have a few other attachments too. It makes this really universal and easy to use. A couple things I want to show you on this. When you get this system, these magnets aren't permanently affixed to this. You actually have to drop them down into place and then use a hex wrench here and a bolt and screw them down. What's nice about that is it allows you to remove these magnets, these magnet jigs, and you can create your own fixtures by cutting the slot in there, sticking this in, screwing it down, clicking them on. These magnets are 150-pound magnets, so when you get them on the table saw, they're not going to move. They're very, very strong, and I really like the ability to take these out and do things with it. Another nice thing about the jig is I used to have a featherboard that I used on my table saw that I used in the miter slot, and the feathers only ran one direction. No big deal with my table saw. Walked it over to my bandsaw, set it down. My feet is this way. Can no longer use my featherboard. So this, they really thought this through, and you can remove the hex wrench, the hex bolts in here on both sides, and flip it around. So you can use this for either direction. Just turn it around, stick it in, and now you can use it on the bandsaw. I'm telling you, they really thought of a lot of they thought of a lot of things here. They have a lot of stationary featherboards that aren't as adjustable as this, but this is their newer starter kit where you can add to it. For instance, I have the vertical featherboard attachment here. With the vertical featherboard attachment, you get all kinds of stuff that come with the kit. You get all the nuts, or all the bolts, washers, and knobs necessary to put this together. But basically, I'm not going to put this together. I'll show you the pictures up in the corner. The vertical featherboard is adjustable, slides in and out, up and down, and this will allow you to have, switch this around, it will allow you to have control against the fence and a control down on the table to keep those pieces from rising back up and coming at you. So this is a really useful attachment. If you don't use this attachment, that also comes with this kit is the riser block system. Put these together, use some bolts, put them in place. Again, I'll show you the picture. And then you use this featherboard, basically, slide that into place. So now if you're working on a joiner or something of that nature, and you have a taller piece that you want to control, not just down at the bottom, and you've got a 6-inch piece or 8-inch piece sitting up the top, more than just the 3/4 inches at the bottom, you can have it, I think that's about 4 or 5 inches tall. So you can control your workpiece up against the fence. If you don't like that, if your piece isn't quite that tall, you take off a layer of these risers, and there you go. It's about 2.5, 3 inches tall. The system is really easy and user friendly. The only drawback's got a lot of parts and pieces, so I suggest if you get this, get yourself a Ziploc bag, put them all in it so you don't lose it. But I've been using this now for a few weeks. You probably know that I upgraded to a cast iron tabletop recently on my table saw, and I never had the ability to do this before. I've been dying to get cast iron top table saw so I could go to a system like this. I like using featherboards, I like being safe, and this really makes it easy. If it's not easy, I'm probably not going to use it. But magswitch has done a great job here, and with their system you can look into some other attachments. So once you buy the system, the attachments are really cheap and you can upgrade real quick. So I'm John from workshopaddict.com. Talk to you later. Bye.